Mark Conley, in his book, Green Pastures, he places the angel Gabriel at the top of a tall building in a large city. Gabriel looks out over the city, and when he looks out over the city, he says, "Lord, everything nailed down is coming loose." My brothers and sisters, it appears that the coronavirus, aka COVID-19, has caused everything we've known to be sturdy and strong now to become flimsy and feeble. In the past 2 weeks, the leadership at our church, Union Baptist Church, had to make some decisions that things that were nailed down that appear to have been coming loose, we had to, in reality, nail them back down again. During this time where the decision is to have church or to not have church, clergy seems to be debating with one another and attacking one another as it relates to who has the strongest faith, because one has service and one does not have service. I believe these are just simple tactics of the devil designed by him to divide and confuse the believer. Whether you have a face-to-face service or whether you have a cyber service, when you gather, I believe that you just should make sure that worship takes place. Here at the Union Church, historically, we have brought our homes to the church, but now we are taking the church to our homes. Those who attend our 11 a.m. and our 6:30 Bible study is receiving the weekly lessons via email and internet. The gift of giving through the tithes and offerings, it's going forward through our internet and the various ways of giving, and we appreciate you so much for doing that. Those ways of giving, of course, through Giveify and Zelle, direct deposit, and of course United States Postal Service. As of Monday, our women went online and went through the telephone system and created a prayer line, and you can go to the website and find more information on that. Our Sunday worship will continue to be in our midst and will go into your home worldwide on Sunday at 11 o'clock. What I, in reality, want to ask you today is that you will do 4 things for me. That is, number 1, guard your health. Practice the social distancing of 6 feet or more. And then secondly, if you would comply with the CDC, Center for Disease Control, not more than 10 people meeting together with each other, but in those 10 people meeting together with each other, if you would also continue to practice that 6-foot distancing yourself. Then thirdly, if you would comply with city, state, and federal government gathering guidelines. As you know, the state of Illinois is in a lockdown situation. Well, in reality, the lockdown can be a blessing within itself. It allows us to idle down and take things off of our schedules so we can simply spend more time with God. In this lockdown, as you know, the governor and the city complies with the governor, agrees rather with the governor, the government, and that is that only come out if you absolutely have to, those doing those essential things. But then fourthly, I'm asking that you would, not just the Union Baptist Church family, but believers and individuals everywhere, fourthly, that you will support your church family as you are led by the Holy Spirit. This is very important, as you are led by the Holy Spirit. Whether you worship in a gathering where there are many together at the church, or whether you worship via internet over cyber worship, God is in the midst of all of it. The wisest man who had ever lived, we know him as King Solomon, gave some advice years ago to us for today, and that advice is, wise choices will preserve you, understanding will keep you safe. That's Proverbs 2:11. To the Union Baptist Church family, thank you so much. The UBC family, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your understanding. Thank you for your helping one another, each other as a family as you continue in your giving. I appreciate you so much as I speak on behalf of not just myself at the Union Church, but for pastors everywhere. I think they will agree with me. We now have at Union Baptist Church a virtual church because the church is not brick and mortar. We now realize that, but we also understand that the church is the ecclesia, meaning that the church is the called out one, which is you and I in the flesh. Thus meaning wherever you and I, where we are, that is where the church is. Be encouraged today, my brothers and sisters, knowing that this too will pass. I'm T. Ray McJunkins, lead pastor of Union Baptist Church in the city of Springfield, Illinois. Be blessed, my brother and my sister.